Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Royalty Room. It is 2025. We're having an insanely ridiculous year already, but I have a hometown guest, and you probably have forgot that I'm from a very strange small place in Pennsylvania. But we have a special guest. He is famous on the internet already, so we're blessed to have him in the Royalty Room, Mr. Trey Zmoovey.
What's up? What's up?
Okay, straight from Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Thank you for
Sir.
coming out all the way
Of
across
course.
the country to see us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So before I even get started, tell everybody what we need to know about you and where we can find you.
My name is Trey Moody. I'm from Pittsburgh, as you said, specifically McKeesport. I do YouTube, Twitch, a little bit of TikTok. But yeah, mostly just react to videos with my boy Smooth. Shout out Smooth, Elijah. That's my best friend. And yeah, that's what we do.
Okay, so let's take it back just a second. I did not know you're from McKeesport. That is insane.
Here we go. Here we go.
So ding, 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 Love is Blind. Did you hear about the guy from Love is Blind that was from McKeesport?
No.
It was this huge thing, and he turned out to be psychotic and all types of crazy stuff. And they were like, oh yeah, he's from this place called McKeesport, Pennsylvania. I'm like, what the hell? Where did you how did you find this guy?
Yeah.
And my mom, she was dating somebody that was from McKeesport. So I know the area very well, long ago. But for you guys, small town. We're small town folks. And I'm sure that my accent is going to get brought out a little bit more than you probably have ever heard while I talk to him. So I apologize ahead of time. But you have 1.5 million views on your top video. How does that feel? I get excited when I reach 100.
Not to sound I guess cocky or anything, but kind of used to it. It's I don't know. I do it really just for the entertainment of, just entertaining people, making people laugh and so on and so forth. It just makes me work harder.
That's good.
Yeah, it's even on TikTok we have a video with 7 million views.
Damn.
But it's I don't know, we're just used to it. So it really don't it's of course in the moment it's dang, that's dope.
Yeah.
But then it's, once that moment passes, we just keep moving
on to the next.
On to the next, exactly.
I saw someone post today actually if you're doing the internet thing for the likes and the views, then you already lost.
Yeah, for sure. That's where I feel that's where a lot of people kind of fall off at.
Mm-hmm.
They expect to hop on YouTube and get 100,000 views their first
and just be Kai Cenat tomorrow.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to put the work in. We're 5 years in now, literally this month.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. But when we first started, surprisingly, reaching 100 views was a bigger accomplishment to us than reaching 1 million.
Damn.
Reaching 1,000, reaching 5,000, all that was dude, what? Oh my gosh. And then, as time progresses and you start getting so many views, you just kind of get accustomed to it. We just reached 50 million views total on our channel this week.
Wow. There's a lot to celebrate.
Yeah. But that's the thing. We don't even celebrate. The only thing we celebrated was 20,000 subscribers.
Okay, that's valid. And now we're at 237, I think it was 237,000.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, I was, like you said, I was real happy when I hit 300. So maybe this just means 5 years from now or 3 years from now we'll be there too.
Yeah.
How did you even get into actually taking content seriously?
So literally this started with me, my boy Smooth, and my boy Z. Shout out Z. We back in 2019, we would sit in the car. No, I'm sorry, this was 2018. We would sit in the car and we used to go to LA Fitness and hoop and stuff like that. And we would sit in the car and just laugh and talk for literally hours, just hours. And then one day I decided to set a camera up and just start recording it. And then I would post like some funny parts on Instagram, on my Instagram story. And like at this was before I had the followers I had, but like I want to say like a bunch of people, just a bunch of people were sliding up and like, you guys should do a YouTube, blah, blah, blah. So I presented the idea to them.
Oh shit.
That's dope. literally that's it. So that's where everything started. But so I presented the idea to them, like, yeah, we should do a YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. We didn't start until COVID happened.
Makes
COVID
sense.
happened. You know, all of our schedules lined up because, you know, a lot of jobs were like shutting down and like stuff like that. So started off with iPhone camera, set it in front of, we had it on a shoebox. Put the iPhone camera on the shoebox, hit record, and just start making videos. And literally our first month, Ashanti posted us on her story.
I'm sorry, who?
Ashanti.
What?
Ashanti posted us on her story when we had 500 subscribers. Yeah. It was a very big deal. Very, very big deal.
My God, that's insane.
And that's
Did you tag her? Like, is that how
no,
she saw
like
it?
she just we react to music.
Okay. Yeah.
So the baby had a song with him, Meg, and Ashanti. I don't know if you remember.
I don't remember this record.
But he sampled, he had Ashanti's joint, baby, baby, baby.
Okay.
Baby. Yeah, and so we reacted to that, and she posted the clip on her story.
That's dope.
And yeah, so like after that happened, I was like, you know what? Like we can take this somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, and I always had that faith in us and like, you know, taking it somewhere and just elevating and so on and so forth. And, you know, it's just dope to see how far it came and looking back, like where we started out as, like, cause you look at people and you don't always see the journey. Like you might, like, you know, 5 years from now, somebody might follow you, but they won't know that where you started from. So like just looking back and knowing where we started from is just such a surreal feeling. Like, dang, like we really did that. We stuck to it, we committed, and we just did it.
So that was gonna be a question eventually of what advice you would give somebody who wants to start their content making journey. Is that what you would tell them?
To somebody that wants to start content, I would definitely say, one, you have to do it for the right reason. Like if you're just trying to do it to be famous or like, you know, money wise or whatever, it got to be surreal because you got to enjoy the journey. It's not going to happen overnight. You can get lucky.
Yeah.
You can definitely get lucky and it happens overnight, but 9 times out of 10, it's not going to happen that way. So you have to enjoy the journey first and really love what you're doing and take it day by day. Second, discipline, consistency over everything. Like you have to discipline yourself. You have to be consistent. You have to stay on that wave. You have to stay on that movement. Like the days that you don't want to do it are the days that matter the most.
Ooh.
We literally, like
That's a gem.
I'm telling you, like we react to music and music over here drops at 9 p.m. Music on the East drops at 12 a.m. We record at 12 a.m. 12 a.m. we was recording and making sure we're, you know, might post a video 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to be one of the first people to post to that song or to that music video, whatever the case may be. You got to work harder than everybody's trying to get somewhere. You got to mentally put yourself in a state where you're like, I want to work harder than you. I want to, you know, be better, be the best, whatever the case may be, and just put it into fruition.
Right. Is it just you guys, or do you have like a videographer? Do you have like an assistant? Is it just you guys doing everything?
Nope. I've edited all the videos. I've done all of it. Like I'm behind everything. The editing, posting.
That's a lot.
It is. But that's where you got to do it at. That's where the hard work comes from and all that. Just staying consistent, because nobody's going to do it for you.
Right.
Now, where we're at, we have an editor now.
Okay.
So like somebody does edit the videos on our channel for us now, but like for the last, you know, before that 4.5 years, I was editing everything. I was posting everything.
Wow.
Like album reactions, for example, that take on average at least 5 to 8 hours to edit. It's a lot. And then you want to be one of the first people to post it. So you're,
as
soon as you get done recording, you're right there, boom, right on the laptop, cutting, pasting, doing stuff, adding stuff in. It's a lot. It was such a lot, but it was always worth it at the end of the day.
Now, don't you wish you had a podcast place to just pull up to so Solomon can do all the things for you in 2.5 seconds?
Yes, that would be lovely. That would be definitely lovely.
It's okay. Maybe one day you'll move to LA and this can be your home podcast or your home studio too.
Yes, I love it out here. Every time I come out here.
You see, LA's been getting a lot of positivity lately.
I love it.
It's about time because everybody just been talking a lot of nonsense for a lot of time.
Nah, for sure. Like, even like when I go back home and I stream and stuff and I tell everybody my experience, like, and I tell my boy Smooth, I'm like, yeah, like LA is that. Like,
yeah.
The food, food is great out here. The energy, everything. I don't know. I just feel so alive as soon as I step off that plane. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, that's how I felt when I was visiting my sister before I moved here. Like it just draws you in.
Yeah.
Like it feels better.
Like I'm not even myself. Like I don't wear glasses. I just in LA. I'm saying,
you try to be smooth.
Yeah, like okay. I'm just like.
And speaking of Zmoov, where'd your name come from?
Zmoovey. Okay, so Zmoovey came from it was me, my boy Smooth, and Z. And we sat down, and there's literally a clip of this. Like we have it on our phones. We were thinking for about an hour, what should we name the channel? And, you know, we're just throwing out ideas. Nah, that's not sticking. And then I just randomly just popped in my head. I combined all of our names, Z, Smooth, Trey. And so I just typed it out, Zmoovey. And I was like, what y'all think of this? We all liked it. We all ran with it. And it's been Zmoovey ever since.
It sounds like a movie to me.
Yes.
That's dope. Sure. Okay. What has been your favorite reaction video or project that you've done so far?
That is a great question. Favorite reaction video that we've done? That is a great question. I'm not gonna lie. Like right now, we're on this big Beyoncé journey. They had us do this big Beyoncé journey. Like,
okay.
We reacted to her Renaissance album. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, I've heard Beyoncé songs, like a couple, you know, hits and stuff in passing, but I never listened to an album.
Right.
And so they was like, no, y'all got to react to her whole catalog.
That's a big task.
It is. But we literally just finished. And so I want to say as a whole, that's probably my favorite thing because it's like we grew to just know her as like, oh, like she's Beyonce. Like, to like, wow, she's Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like, and I have a lot of respect. It's really her work ethic. Mm-hmm. Like she's inspirational in a way where like we just did her homecoming performance. We reacted to that. And she was straight off of pregnancy, doing 8 months of like dancing and production and stuff like that. And it's just like, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm not working hard enough. Like, I'm not doing enough for real. Cause
that's dope.
It's just, so I would probably say that. Yeah. I would definitely probably say all of the catalogs of To Beyoncé, cause it was just, it did something to me mentally.
Yeah. That's good. I feel like that's what everything is about, like in our industry. Like everything is about like doing something that makes someone or something better or feels good for you or makes someone else feel good. Because I mean, what's the point outside of that? You know what I mean? What's the reason?
Yeah.
If you could have an artist sit down with you to react to their own drop, who would it be?
Wow. These are some great questions.
Thank you.
These are some awesome questions. No, for real. An artist to react to their drop with them, who would it be? I would have to say J. Cole.
Okay. Mic drop. That's the correct answer. Okay. I don't know if he knew that there was a correct answer to look for, but that was it. And I'll tell everybody for the 100th time, it's a cold world right on my shoulder.
You get it. You get it.
And I don't know if I told this story on my show, but I got to show him my tattoo
Really?
that I drew out for myself. And he's like putting his phone on it, like, oh, like, that's really nice. Like, thank you. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, thank me? No, thank you.
Yep.
You changed my life,
No,
and then you
real.
saved my life.
For real.
So thanks.
For real.
And if, listen, we're still waiting on the fall off. But if it happens, can you please let me know when we're doing this reaction video? I'll go back home.
Hey,
For it.
say less. Okay. Say less, because Jermaine Cole, I just seen him last year.
Yeah.
I went to the concert with him.
Are you going to Dreamville Fest this year?
I want to. I didn't get any tickets yet. I was talking to my girl about it.
It's closer for you than it is for me.
I know. I gotta go, because I think he said this is
It's the last
year.
one.
Yeah, I gotta go.
It's the last one.
Gotta go. I have to.
Exactly.
But Jermaine Cole, he is
Jermaine Lamar.
Come on now. He is probably my biggest inspiration in I had her play some J. Cole before I came over here. Like, I listen to his music in the gym. I'm pushing. Like, everything that I do, I'm pushing.
Yeah.
Like, he's just so inspirational, and a big reason why I push myself and do the things that I do. Like, his music is just, he don't get enough credit to me, man.
Thank you.
He's the best rapper in the world.
I thought I liked you kind of, but like now it's solidified. You're valid.
No.
I haven't heard many people since being in Los Angeles appreciate him the same way.
Nah.
So that is very, I appreciate that.
Refreshing.
Yeah, it is refreshing. It's like, finally somebody agrees.
I love J. Cole. But yes, if I could sit down with somebody and react to a project with them, it's J. Cole, hands down. That man.
Well, let's just say it here. Whenever the fall off comes, we're gonna have to, make that happen.
All right.
Yeah. Or at least get him to see it. Or something.
Actually, so like it wasn't his joint. Who was it? Ari Lennox.
Okay.
Which, she's part of Dreamville.
Yep.
The Dreamville page posted us before.
Really?
Ari Lennox, yeah. So in my mind,
you're on your way.
J. Cole seen me.
And
knows who I am.
Exactly.
In my head. So I'm cool.
I love that. I love that. My artist that I manage, Air the Prophecy, he actually, well, I'm not sure when this is going to air, but I'm going to say that Air has already dropped a record with Cause. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's dope.
So whoever's listening right now, if y'all go check out Cause's new record, that's me.
Okay.
Big Dreamville. Anyways, enough about that. We could talk about Dreamville for the rest of the show.
No, for real.
But I don't think, or maybe you will have the same answer. I don't know. If you only could listen to one artist for the rest of forever, and like the reaction videos it just had to be that one artist forever. Who to be?
Do I get controversial on here?
And it could be dead or alive. We could go back to posthumous.
Like this might spark a conversation.
Please. I love controversy. It's provocative.
So J. Cole is my favorite rapper.
I know where you're going with this.
My favorite artist is Drake.
I knew this is where we were going. As soon as it was controversial, yeah. So I'm gonna just let y'all know he is not currently in LA any longer today. So don't go and try and find him.
Please.
But okay. I'm technically not mad at that because of the extent of the catalog.
Yes, like he's versatile.
Yeah,
like he can rap, he can sing, he can do a little reggae, like he can
Spanish,
like whatever anything you want, he got it, and he got hits on top of hits. And don't get me started with the whole situation. Don't get me started with
no, I'm not going to because trying to cancel me.
We're I technically don't care about none of that. I keep it. I'm on both. I'm not on both sides, but like I listened to both Kendrick and Drake. I didn't listen to Drake. I didn't listen to Kendrick before the rap beef. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I didn't.
Okay.
Like if people were to go back and look at our reaction videos when the rap beef started, I'm literally in videos like F Kendrick, like that. It was bad. Like I chose a side fact.
Again, he's not in LA right now.
I'm no longer here. Like all respect to Kendrick now. All respect to Kendrick now. Like we've reacted to Good Kid, Mad City. We reacted to Pimp a Butterfly. He is an amazing.
What about Poetic Justice?
That's a great track. That's a great track.
Why is it a great track?
Because Drake's on it. But it's also great because Kendrick's on. It's just
people forget that record or that collaboration ever existed.
Really?
Yeah, I've talked to.
I think it's because
many people
so long.
Yeah.
It's just been they've been milking this.
So Super Bowl Sunday to what is it? Sexy Songs for You.
Yes.
New album, a week apart. How do we feel about this? Have you reacted to that album yet?
No, because I'm out here.
Okay.
So sadly, have not everybody's waiting on the reaction because we're one of the few reaction channels that didn't pander to Kendrick.
Okay.
It was like, oh, Kendrick kill theme, blah, blah, blah. Like we're still like on.
So this is an anticipated drop.
Yeah. Like, so how do I feel about it? I'm not gonna lie, like Kendrick did his thing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick did his thing for sure.
That halftime show was the best music video I've ever seen in my entire life. Best music video.
It was dope. Like the message behind it and everything, it was definitely dope. Like he's a dope artist for sure. I just feel like right now everybody's on this hate Drake wave.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Kendrick pushed it.
Yeah.
Like, and he did it. If you peep, I feel like he did it by kept saying we. We don't like the girls you F. We don't
us.
So it mentally made people like join in on it. Like, yeah, we don't like that. You know what? We don't.
That's a good way to put it.
And it's like, how can you say that? But yet at the end of the day, he's the most streamed artist at the end of every month. Mm-hmm. So somebody's lying. Y'all like him.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this has been a long time coming.
Yes.
Do we think that Drake is just back and we're just gonna move forward, or does he still have to keep it like?
To me, you can't knock Drake off.
Okay.
Like, he's been on top of the game for 15. It's gonna take a lot more.
I personally, I'm just, I used to be a fighter, but I'm all about peace and love and blessings. So I just want to go back to the big three, if we're being completely honest.
I'm the same way.
Because it is.
It was fun. Like I wanted a clean fight.
Yeah, like it was cute, but now
and it got real messy, and I was like, all right, like especially once it got to the PDF stuff and all that, it was like, dang.
So since we are both Cold World to the death of us,
go ahead.
I want to ask you how you feel about his bow out.
Okay, so once again, when the beef started, I was only picking a side because he dissed J. Cole.
Okay, so there it is.
I love Drake. But I will ride and die about J. Cole.
Yeah, period.
Feel me? Like, so
yeah, we're definitely friends.
For sure. When he dissed Cole, that's when I was like, oh nah, like blah blah blah. And then Cole dropped his diss, and then he bowed out, like you said, he apologized. How do I feel about it? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because as a Jermaine fan, that was never him.
Exactly. As a Jermaine fan, that is exactly what we knew was going to happen.
Like that was never him. And especially like listening to his music, he just wants to prove he's the best rapper. That's why he hops on the songs he hops on. He does the features he does and so on and so forth. He's not here for the messy stuff. Yeah. And I think he realized how messy it was about to get. And that's not what he wanted. Right. I feel like he was
never
cool.
Been
he was
about
cool
fame
with a
for
little
him.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I feel like he was cool with a little back and forth, like jab, like showing who has the better bars and who can get really deep in their bag. But once it got personal, I feel like he knew it was going to be personal. He was like, you know what, them my boys.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth all that. And so I respect it because I'm the same way. Like I want peace and love. Like it ain't even got to be all that. And that's why I love J. Cole and his music, because that's he's not a hypocrite about it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's the message he spreads, and he continues to spread that by showing, like, you know what? I'm gonna bow out. Hey, Kendrick, I know I dissed you. I'll take it on the chin if you got something else to say. But other than that, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect it. I feel like it takes a lot to, you know, say, hey, I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
And I'm a bow out now.
Absolutely. Okay. I agree. Last call question, then we'll leave him alone. Top number one song. Just one. Just one.
Just
You're
one.
not even giving him a top 3.
Just one.
Right.
I got a top one.
Man.
Top one. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Dang. I want to say either Apparently or off his new album, might delete later, Pricey.
Those are very interesting choices.
It's just his delivery,
Yeah.
his bars, and it's his message. Like he cuts me with those. Those are the ones he cut me with. So I'll say those.
Okay. So I don't even know if you would know this one. Mine is Lost Ones.
Lost Ones.
It's real old.
Is that like off his mixtape?
Mixtape
Okay.
Cole.
I probably heard it.
It's mixtape Cole.
I probably heard it, but I can't remember it.
And nobody does, but I think it is one of his most powerful records ever. Because when I talk about it, you might know it's about the teenager got the girl pregnant, and now he don't want to keep it. And yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yep, no, that is a very deep track.
Yep,
very deep.
that is the first song. My dad used to be such a hater of all new music, but he loves Tupac. Mm-hmm. So I didn't get him to get it until I played this record. This record. And he was just like, you know what? I will listen to this guy.
What's funny about you saying that? There was a question somebody asked me before. It was like, if Tupac came back and you could only give him one rapper to listen to, who would it be? I was like, J. Cole.
Duh. For me, okay, Tupac, J. Cole, Lil Baby. That's my top 3. I don't debate it. I don't get into it. That's it.
I used to like Lil Baby a lot.
He always makes her list. Always.
But it's okay. I told you we broke up. It's fine.
Not we broke up.
Anyways, enough about all of that. If you could pick a theme song for your show, what would it be? Or would you make your own?
Theme song. I've told, shout out Cuzzo, shout out Len Green. I've told him he got to make us a theme song.
Damn it, Green! Why didn't you do it already?
I told him. So if we had to get a theme song, it's original.
You telling
Cuzzo.
him we need him. I'm telling him we need him. The world needs Green.
Come on.
Damn it.
Come on.
Hard to Love out now. Stream.
Yes. She's telling me she's
I am so glad that shit is back on. Like, okay, the world is not the same without certain records or albums on streaming. Like, I mean, how long did it take us to get damn Friday Night Lights? Like, whenever I went to type in Green and there was
nothing,
everything was blurred out or grayed out, I was pissed.
I texted him. I'm like, where the music
What are you doing? But anyways, if y'all want to take your music seriously, okay, do it. Please. Do it. Don't worry about nothing else, nobody else. Thoughts, opinions, questions, concerns. Who gives a damn? Okay? Right. As long as you want to listen to it, okay? And your people support you, what are you waiting for?
Exactly.
You know? Because even with this show, like, I literally just had to just do it. Like, same thing with you, you know? And I feel like a lot of people just hold themselves back because they're worried about everything outside of themselves.
Yeah, that's a big thing for people. Like, just worrying about what other people are gonna say or think, or it's cringy or whatever the case may be. And
you never know.
Something I tell people is the only people that's gonna hate on you are people that's beneath you. Like, if you're, for example, if you want to play basketball, LeBron James is never going to tell you can't do it.
Right.
If you want to
Right.
be a content creator, Casanat is never going to look you in the eyes and tell you can't do it. If you want to play music, if you want to do music, J. Cole's not going to look you in your eyes and tell you can't do it.
He's gonna say, "Don't quit."
The only people who are going to hate on you and tell you don't do it or you're not good enough or it's cringy or whatever the case may be are people that's not doing nothing with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only people that's going to say something. So by all means, do what you got to do.
Period. I love that. So being from, I guess, small town, how do you put yourself out there? Like, how do you like make new connections? What gets you going in like in a networking?
So honestly, don't do too much networking, really, just because like there's not in Pittsburgh, there's not a lot of content people.
Mm-hmm.
And to the ones that there are, it's like it's not as no offense to nobody, it's not as like as much as I am.
Yeah.
You know, like I've tried. I've tried to connect with people. I've tried to put people on and, you know, like help them make their own lane and like, you know, oh, come on stream with me. You know, I got an audience, they'll follow you. We can network, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, people cancel or people you
Yeah.
know, can't do it last minute or they don't want to or they don't get back to you. And so like really it's just been, you know, just me and Smooth for the most part. Like it's just been us two. And, you know, I got my own thing with Twitch and TikTok a little bit. But Pittsburgh is just real like hard to network.
Yeah. And honestly, like I'm really proud of you. I didn't for some reason I didn't think you lived there anymore. I thought you lived in like for some reason Maryland sounded familiar or something. I didn't know that you still lived in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. So I'm really proud of you for taking it global.
Thank you.
That's the cuz people don't
Yeah.
where we're from. Like
not at
it's
all.
just everything just seems so out of reach and impossible. So like that's a huge thing. And you've done really well. So
Thank you.
congratulations.
I've tried.
So what's next? Like where are we going from here? What's your next big goal for the channel or for yourself?
Okay, next big goal I would say is creating my own brand.
Okay.
And doing my own thing. Like we've done Zmoovey for years now, and that's you know, God willing, that's always there, and we'll always do that. But I don't want to just be known as a guy that reacts to music.
Okay.
'Cause, you know, that's what our channel is based on. I feel like I have a lot more to offer to the world, and you know, to just spread a message and be inspirational and you know remind people you can do it. You just gotta put the work in. But yeah, just building my own brand and doing my own thing, whether you know YouTube, Twitch, still, and just being a content creator in general.
What do you think that people don't understand or don't realize about the job that you're doing?
You gotta have faith. You gotta have like God first. God first, God bless.
Amen.
You gotta have faith in the man above. Like real quick little testimony. So before last year, I was working, you know, 2 jobs and I was taking care of people with intellectual disabilities. And I was doing that for like 3-4 years. And some stuff happened at one of the jobs
Mm-hmm.
and I got put under investigation. And mind you, this is like I've never, you know, had no issue like that or nothing like that, but I got put under investigation with it. And, you know, so I couldn't work that weekend. And I worked weekends.
My best friend does the same exact thing in Pittsburgh. Like
Really?
this same exact story, like I've heard from my best friend.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So they put me under investigation. They had called me a couple days later. It's like, hey, like you're all good to work this weekend. However, we can't let you work at the house you've been working at. mind you, I've been working at the same house for 3-4 years, same client, 3-4 years. And so it was like, why? Like,
Right.
there's like I work with other people at that same place. Other people have been under investigation. Nobody's ever had to move out of the house or nothing like that. And around that time, like they were they were low on people, so like they were calling on the weekends, like, hey, can you go here and watch this person and stuff like that. So it really just felt like, they used that opportunity to try to move me somewhere else. But I was uncomfortable with it. And so I was like, okay, can I take a day to think about it? They gave me my choices of houses I could work at. I'm like, can I take a day to think about it? Got on my knees, I prayed to God, and I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, am I supposed to, is this your way of moving me out of here and, doing content, like doing what I need to do, blah, blah, blah. And went to sleep that night, woke up the next morning, and first thing on my Instagram feed was CJ Stroud, and he was talking about his favorite verse in the Bible, Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, and He will make your path straight. And called my job and quit.
Wow.
Called my job, quit, and we set up our Patreon. So people can subscribe, and they pay a certain amount to subscribe. And, that first month, God willing, bills was paid.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. Listen, he'll always respond.
Yes.
When you're looking, man.
Yeah.
Isn't CJ Stroud from
The Texans quarterback?
Isn't he from out here? I think he's from the IE. Or maybe I'm
Not
thinking
sure.
about someone else.
Look.
That would be funny. What is something aside from prayer that you do to take care of your mental health?
Something besides prayer?
Because that's always a given.
Yes. I would say working out. Recently, I haven't been a gym head, but like I was a big...
I knew he was from the IE. I'm really from LA.
Okay. You're good at your job.
Okay.
You're good at this.
Thank you. I don't care about sports, but I'm going to know the people.
But yeah, definitely working out, which I feel like that is a big help towards discipline. Like I feel like that's the easiest form of discipline you can gain because it's not fast results, but it's kind of the fastest results you can get when it comes to consistency and discipline. Like within like 3-4 weeks, you can start to see results. And so like that helps because once you gain discipline in one area, you can translate it to other areas. So it definitely, for me, working out, going to the gym, 5-6 times a week helps me in other areas. Like, if I can get up at 6 a.m., go to the gym for an hour, I can do what I need to do for the day.
Wow.
Like other people are just waking up and I'm already up at it, did what I need to do. And it just makes you feel like you're ahead of everybody and, you want to stay ahead of everybody.
Yeah. You've just given me a slight tad bit of inspiration to stop fighting the gym.
I'm telling you, like, because once you see the results, it becomes addicting.
Yeah.
It becomes very addicting because
maybe I just got to get to that point.
You got to get to, once you get there, that's where, everything will start just being a habit. And like, I think they say it takes like 21 days to build a habit.
Yep.
Once you just got to push through there, but it's so worth it because it's like the days you don't want to go and you get up and go, it feels a lot more accomplished.
Yeah.
It's like, it's easy to do something, when you want to do it.
Of course.
But when you don't want to do it, that's when it matters the most because you can get a step ahead.
I feel like I've taken a lot of really good life advice from you in this episode. Like, I've never heard someone say a couple of, like what you just said, the days you don't want to do it is when it matters the most. Like, I'm going to take that and run with it because that's real.
It is.
And that's so true because I don't know. I obviously I became an attorney. I moved across the country, did all these things, but it's just something about exercise It's the only area of my life that
Everybody
I
got
do not care
Mhm.
nor have any type of discipline
Mhm.
in, and I just don't understand. But I'm gonna take that. Next week, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times instead of 2.
All right, look at you. That's one
Progress, right?
1%. 1%. That's all you need. At
Okay.
least 1% better every day. That's all you need.
I like that. Well, I want to truly thank you for coming and sitting down on the Royalty Room.
Thank you for having me.
You made time while you were in LA, and I know there's a lot to do here, so it means a lot. And good luck and congratulations on everything that you've done so far. And I'm going to be waiting on the moment that Cole World either posts, sees, reacts, or sits down about this next album, because I'm damn sure waiting on the album along with the rest of the world.
Jermaine.
You know, but it's okay. He's giving us, the anticipation is building. It's coming. But y'all already know what the deal is. It's Legal Queen LA on all platforms. Shout out your platforms again, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Twitch.
YouTube, Zmoovey, Instagram, Trey.Zmoovey, Twitch, T.Zmoovey, TikTok, Zmoovey, all that. Follow us if you want some music reactions or just some fun, good laughs and so on and so forth. Thank you again for having me.
Of course.
I really appreciate it. This was my first time doing something like this.
Okay, and it's not going to be the last.
No, I like this. I like this a lot, Maybe
I
we
love
can
it.
have a future episode a year from now.
We will. Maybe you and Green can come on together.
I would love that.
And we'll have a theme song by then. All right. Well, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Follow, tap in, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.